Hello, my name is Nick Kukis, and this is a presentation from my company, Atomic Gaming, and we are here to provide you gaming that will blow you away. Um, I want to thank you all for attending. This is going to go over my business idea, and I'm going to tell you, investors, how you can gain a portion of profits. So, who am I? I am currently a sophomore at Cogswell. I've experienced both in 2D and 3D art, as well as digital and traditional art. And I've experienced as a graphic artist working as an ad designer for a small magazine company. That's kind of my current resume at this point. And this is another entrepreneur that I really look up to, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He wrote Hamilton and won many awards for it. He's overall just a very talented person and very hardworking, and I try my best to work as hard as he has. So, what do we do at Atomic Gaming? Well, we make dice, minis, and more. Things like dungeon tiles and other various props we would also venture into. But we custom make these minis using 3D printing as well as various technologies like Maya and ZBrush. Um, we also accept commissions, and we try our best to make that commission fit your image about what you want. So you can see here we have a few examples of what we might sell, like for this Beholder mini, this adventure right here, or these dungeon tiles, or these cool rainbow dice, that sort of thing. That's what we're planning to sell here. So I can model and print one of these out in a couple of weeks, and then once I have them printed out, I can mass produce them super easily. And while that might not work for most characters, I could do it for things like monsters and other sorts of dungeon tiles. More importantly, our website supports D&D, Pathfinder, Starfinder, and all sorts of other RPGs. If it has a battle map, we can make stuff for it. Our strengths, we can serve a wide audience. We're an online company, so that allows us to essentially serve the entire world. Uh, More importantly, it allows you to customize your product to the way you want it, meaning that hopefully customers are in most cases happy with what they get. Opportunities, like I said earlier, we're an online company. We can ship our product to anywhere and any place. We don't have to pay for rent. We don't have to look for any sort of real estate or locations. Just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All right. More importantly, these are high quality minis. I'm spending a lot of time and effort to make these minis not only look good, but play good. And hopefully, if you're careful, these minis will last you multiple campaigns. Weaknesses. As you can probably guess, we have a very small development team. By development team, I mean mostly me. So that limits the amount of mini production that I can have. More importantly, these are a luxury item and not needed for basic play. Our threats are that we're there's a lot of companies out there that are trying to compete with us. There are a lot of companies that make dice and minis and all sorts of stuff. For example, Hero Forge or Reaper minis. Those companies are going to be big threats. So there's lots of competition. Um, this is just some behavioral analysis stuff. It's not too important for the business, so I'm gonna just skip over this. So these are some prior editions of the logos. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking at this, but I picked the current logo you're going looking at because I want to go for something a little bit sleeker, a little bit less hand drawn. Uh, so that's why you see what you see. Um, Essentially, our our goal is to please the customer in many ways to make sure the customer gets the experience that they want. More importantly, it's going to be important for us to cut out all unnecessary products and really sell what people want. We're not going to sell dragons if people want beholders, that sort of thing. And because we're online, we can easily track purchases. Um, More importantly, it's also good to learn how to make models that look dynamic, are also but also can look dynamic incredibly small, as most minis are around this size. This is actually one of my D20s, but it's not the largest. So you really got to make do with all the available space that you have. More importantly, to make sure the customer is happy, we need to communicate consistently. So that way we can send them rough drafts, um, previous takes, different designs, so they can send us, if they can, commission art, or if not, they can send us like a written description. So that way we can get the most accurate um, model that we can get. And take advantage of online services to track purchases. Like I said earlier, we're not going to sell beholders if people want dragons, or vice versa. Or you get the idea. Um, more in addition, also learning how to rig so I can pose characters properly might be good too. So that way we don't end up with really, really bad edge alignment. Because that can happen if you just try to pose a character without really, rigging them first. Either way, this has been Atomic Gaming. Hope we've blown you away. uh, about making profit, about the profit making potential. I would like $2,500, and I might be asking why I might want this. This is going to be enough for me to purchase my own 3D printer, which is going to greatly improve my productivity. In exchange, I plan to share 5% of the profits after tax. So after a while, that's definitely going to meet and beat your return investment. Either way, this has been Atomic Gaming, and thank you for coming.